I hope that is.
I'm Macarena. I'm from Spain, and I have arrived to Linköping last August. So I have spent here almost 10 months, quite a long time. And I have done here my last year of the studies. So hopefully this summer I will become an engineer finally.
And well, I'm Salvatore, and I'm from Italy. I studied to become a researcher in the cognitive science field, and I'm here since August as well with Maca. And well, we basically had a lot of fun making this presentation, so we hope you will enjoy it.
Okay, so first question, why Sweden? I think this is the most repeated question that you heard since you know that you are coming here. But I think I don't have the answer yet for that. Maybe, probably I chose Sweden because I wanted to try something different from my country, and I think I really found it here. And I know that a lot of you have done it too, but we'd like to make a small survey to you, just to know your reason for coming to Linköping or to Sweden. So just raise your hand. So how many of you chose Sweden because some academic program that was in Linköping University?
No.
Okay, quite a lot of people. Yeah, so, okay, another question.
We expected at least one or two, nothing. Okay.
So how many of you decided to come to Sweden because you wanted to live in a Scandinavian country?
Oh, cool.
Okay. Next question. How many of you chose Sweden because of this fantastic weather? Yeah. And finally, how many of you chose Sweden because it was your last choice? Oh, there are some of you. Okay. Okay. Our expectations. All of us have different expectations about Sweden before coming. For example, for me, when I heard Sweden, the two words that came to my mind were snow or reindeers, like in the picture. And yeah, there are a lot of cliches about Scandinavia, Northern Europe, and of course about Sweden. And I have to say that a lot of them sometimes are true, but I have found that there are a lot of more things in this country.
And you know what, I think that so many people tend to stereotype because it's easy. I think it's easier to say that those with blonde, those with shrink, those with are shy. But, well, that way we don't touch the things on an individual basis. We don't really have to put an effort on it. The real challenge, though, is to overcome that and to try to not let those judgments affect the opinion about the people we met. And like, for example, this is Maya, and this is one of the craziest person I've ever met. And she has been lived in Australia, I think, New Zealand, America, and she's gonna go to Spain, I think, pretty soon. And she has the ability to speak at a speed of 4 words per second. So if you run into her, just pretend to follow what she's saying, as I did most of the time. And I think she's there in the public, so she's gonna probably kill me afterwards. And well, let's just say that she didn't really fit my original idea of Sweden, as didn't also many Swedes I've met in my year here. And I'm really glad to have changed my mind about that.
Okay, so now let's speak about the university. There are some different things between Linköping University and my home university. For example, here the lectures are much less crowded. In Spain we were around 150 people in each classroom, and here we are only 30, which makes a big difference. Another thing is that in Spain I didn't have teaching sessions, and I have found them really helpful because you can practice what you have done before. But what I like the most about Linköping University is the big campus, and I think that's a great environment and really friendly. Everyone shares the buildings, all the faculties. So I think I will miss a lot this university.
Well, accommodation. Erasmus means also adventures, right? But you don't exactly expect them on the craziest situation to deal with. Spending your first month or maybe more looking for a place, desperately looking for a place to stay. I was quite lucky because I got my place, I think, after 3 weeks. But someone else spent the first month, maybe until October, living in a camping area or maybe really far from Linköping. So, well, I think this is a situation, a problem that the university has to face. Even though I heard that the second semester the situation was better than the first one, I think the university has to do something about that.
Bravo!
Well, now a bit about the student life. Well, we all know student life in Linköping. I think that Linköping is a real student city. We live around 20,000 students here, and most of us live in the same neighborhood in Greece. I tried to summarize student life in Linköping in a few words, but it was quite hard. We had to live a lot of things here. But maybe queues, cravats, overalls, the ESN, of course, corridors, and HE, other words that can better describe my experience as an exchange student here in Linköping. But, well, we all know that living as an Erasmus student might sound easy at first, but sometimes it requires some effort. For example,
like facing problem with the foreign typical cooking.
Yeah.
Explaining your country to friends. That's Italy, of course.
Yeah, you become open to new kinds of friendship.
And of course, you have to clean the house on the weekend.
And of course, you sometimes will miss home. I will try to bring my dog here, but it was impossible. But yeah, suddenly you feel that Linköping has been your new home here.
Well, Erasmus is a lifestyle, which I suppose all of you know. And I know it's really hard to get comfortable and get familiar with it. But it's really hard to go back to your normal life afterwards. Especially because you have to leave behind all of your Erasmus friends. And, well, that's crazy, because just in a bunch of months, you end up having friends from all over Europe, and maybe farther, and maybe from places you never heard in your life with a lot of Z in the middle, and you never know how to locate in the map. And, well, I think this is a really cool part of your exchange experience. And basically because every dinner, fika, or whatever party, it's a new opportunity to explore a totally different culture than yours. So we want to use this space to thank all of them because they basically made our Erasmus. And, well, I promised to mention Prepuse Marias. Yeah. Which are, I think, the coolest group I hang out with. So, well, guys, we had fun together this 10 minutes, but now we have to talk about something serious, what's going to happen after. Well, I don't know how it is for you, but I will personally go back in Italy on 7th of June, and I don't have any clue of what it will be of me after. I don't know, I feel like I will go back and I would like to talk about everything I've done in this year here in Linköping with my friends. And they will probably just possibly look back at me wondering whether or not fika has got something to do with sex. Well, I think this is a joke that just Italian speaker can understand, right? Well, I think that all of us anyway will bring back home something. It might be, I don't know, a tradition, for example. Me and Merumi were thinking to bring back home the taking off shoes idea that we found really cool. It might be an object, like the overall. I think blowing the dust off your overall for a carnival, for example, it might be a good idea to show your friends back home what you had to dress in order to get into the sweet student tradition. And it might be as well a sentence, and that's going to sound silly, but I almost stumbled on this sentence, which I found incredibly inspiring, and which in a way made my experience here. And I hope you guys will find it as inspiring as I did, and I hope you, of course, enjoy the last days here. So, well, yeah, this is something.